Hello everyone, today I will be going over what legendary talismans are and the vital roles they play in Elden Ring. The legendary talismans have small but interesting lore behind them, all being in their own sections of the game. These talismans can be achieved throughout the game as you progress through the story, some playing vital in certain roles. The Erdtree's favor has 3 different versions of itself, respectively gaining power throughout early, mid, and late game. This talisman can be found throughout Limgrave, Lindell, and Lindell, capital of Ash. The description of the talisman is as follows. It is said that when the age of the Erdtree began, such blessings were personally bestowed upon the recipients by Queen Marika herself. The blessings seem to have come in different forms due to rankings of whom received the talismans and what status they were among the Golden Order. Since the talisman increases HP, stamina, and equip load, we can assume they were given to heavy weapon bearers who ran out of energy quick, like Maliketh. Erdtree's favor is extremely good no matter what playstyle, as it helps with survivability and grants extremely useful buffs to help you progress throughout the game. On to the next pair of talismans, Radagon's Sword Seal and Marika's Sword Seal. The description of the Sword Seals read, "This legendary talisman is an eye engraved with an Elden rune, said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. Solemn duty weighs upon the one beholden, not unlike a gnawing curse from which there is no deliverance." This could be in reference to how Radagon is Marika, as Marika's Sword Seal reads the same description. Radagon's Sword Seal has +5 buffs to Vigor, Endurance, Strength, and Dexterity, while on the other hand, Marika's has a +5 buff to Mind, Intelligence, Faith, and Arcane. We can assume that when Radagon was in control, he is the brawn and more dominating host, whereas Marika lacks brawn, but bestows wisdom and magic. Each Sword Seal is for melee and maging, while also giving a 15% increase in damage while one is equipped. The health provided by Radagon's outweighs the damage increase early to mid-game, making it extremely useful for early stat boosting. The damage increase provided by Marika's Sword Seal can prove useful to players who want to run magic or faith, as early stat boosting incantations like Flame Grant Me Strength as well as Blood Flame Blade make it as essential as Radagon's for a talisman slot. Before we continue with the talismans, I'm streaming tonight at 9 PM PST, so drop in if you'd like to hang out and chat. The Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. This talisman has a massive 20% physical damage reduction and has the description reading as follows. The ancient dragons, who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erdtree, would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manners of protection. This is in reference to the boss Dragon Lord Placidusax, the first Elden Lord just before the Erdtree came to be. Dragon Lord Placidusax retreated to Farum Azula after the Erdtree, where he waited for his god to return, but he never came. The physical damage resistance provided by this talisman is vital for low HP players, as it can sometimes mean the difference between getting one shot and staying alive. Moon of Nokstella. This talisman represents the lost Black Moon. The Moon of Nokstella was the guide of countless stars. Nokstella's citizens used to look to the stars for guidance instead of the Greater Will, which also led them to creating the Black Flame. The Greater Will was displeased with the city, so it sent Astel to bury what remains today of Nokstella. Astel is still buried to this day as well, where you fight him in the deep underground portion in the Lake of Rot after clearing the Eternal City, Nokstella. The Moon of Nokstella provides a +2 memory slot buff, making great use for Faith users to expand on their selectable incantations. A legendary talisman depicting the ancient king whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time. It is said that the ancient royal city of Farum Azula has been slowly crumbling since time immemorial. This is going back to the aforementioned Dragon Lord Placidusax, where it represents him holding time still in order to prevent the city from crumbling, but the effects can only hold efficient at the heart of the storm. This talisman is extremely useful for faith and magic users, as buffs will wear off 30% slower, so rebuffing won't be as much as a necessity while in the middle of a fight. Godfrey Icon. A legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Godfrey. Godfrey was a ferocious warrior. When he vowed to become a lord, he took the beast regent Sirach upon on his back to suppress the ceaseless lust for battle that raged within. Godfrey, a tarnished warrior, became the first Elden Lord under the Erdtree. As the description reads, it takes extreme power to become a lord, so when settling at the throne, he needed something to help suppress that bloodlust. The talisman increases the damage of charged spells by 15%, making it one of the best mage talismans to run for pure mage builds as well as incantation users. The final of the legendary talismans, Radagon's Icon. As the husband of Renala of Caria, the red-haired Radagon studied sorcery, and as the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. Before Radagon and Marika became one, he was married to Renala, They had proceeded through a divorce and Rennala received the dog as parting, the Red Wolf of Radagon, and soon Radagon remarried into Queen Marika. This talisman is one of the best talismans to receive early game, as it gives 30 virtual dexterity towards spellcasting, making your casting speed noticeably quicker. As a final note, please let me know if you would like more videos like this in the future, as the lore of this game is fun to deep dive into. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.